Can you keep a secret?
Sold them 47 and a half. Sold them $6 number. Sold them $20 number.
155.
Hey.
The first time I got up in front of the crowd, it scared the hell out of me. I was the youngest licensed auctioneer in Iowa at age 13. You know, Dad always said, my auction starts when I find the item. It's still really exciting to get unique items and unusual items.
That side's definitely G-rated. That side's definitely not.
Or to get a rare or vintage item.
I'm impressed with this. You've got 11 astronauts on there that are true American heroes.
I mean, you look at something and scratch your head and wonder why someone owned it.
Our crowd comes to see the odd stuff, the weird stuff, the cool stuff, the funny stuff.
I seen these toilet seats, and I said to myself, Rick.
You were thinking of the shitter, and then you thought of me.
One of the most important things I do is help the seller realize what he really should get out of the item.
What if I get to 150?
Go to 200.
I mean, are we at 35, 4, 5? Okay, 45.
You're deaf, aren't you?
Every week we have a little saying around here, we fill up and sell out.
Thursday night at 5 o'clock, that little bell rings, I've got to go. I got to hit the mark, and I got to sell everything for what it's worth or more.
Let's sell something. 50, 50, 220, buy.
It doesn't take much to sit in a box and chirp numbers. I would like to think the difference in our style is that we're not afraid of the crowd. When I start to walk towards someone, they'll bid. And I know that I will make 20 to 30% more if I get within 3 feet of you.
8.5 and an 800, now 50, 50, 8.5.
Yes! There's 2 of me in here, all right? There's one that thinks profit, and I've got to do a job for a seller.
Sold!
There's also one in here that says, you know what?
I want everybody to have a good time.
Sometimes the crescendo gets a little loud. You can't tell what's going on, and so we have to remind them that it is an auction.
27 and a half and 30, 30, 27, 50, now 30, 30, 30, now 30, 30.
The buyer has to feel like it was a heck of a deal.
Yes!
The seller has to say, yep, he did what he was supposed to.
When they give you a hug and say, God bless, it doesn't get any better than that. This is Missouri. It's middle America.
Appreciate you being here. Paige, good to see you. Mr. Bolton, good to see you. Good to see you, sir.
Does anybody want to share anything with Flowood Park, New York Fire Department from Missouri? This truly is the real social network in person. And you can feel that from the crowd. You can feel the honor and integrity. You can actually feel the love. When everything is in sync and everything is working the way it's supposed to, you kind of feel like you are that ringmaster. You know, at the end of the day, I want the seller lighter. I want the buyer heavier. I want our bottom line bigger. That's my job. After 4.5 decades, I can sum it up with a 4-letter word: sold.